Yo, what's good, everyone? This is Yo Boxing with Madiba, and we're here to talk about Tszyu fighting Tony Harrison in Australia in March. So this fight will be for the WBO interim belt at 154. Originally, Tszyu was supposed to fight the undisputed champion at 154, which is Jermell Charlo, and who I believe is the most underrated and underappreciated champion that we have in the sport at the moment. But that's besides the point. But they were supposed to fight this upcoming Saturday, but we all know that Charlo suffered that hand injury, so the fight was postponed. But instead of just waiting around for Charlo to get healed, Tszyu made a fight with Harrison, and I believe this is a great and interesting alternative in the meantime. And I'm happy for Tony Harrison because I like Tony Harrison. I mean, Tony Harrison was the name that was floating around for a potential opponent that Tszyu could face, and there's good reasons why. I mean, Tony Harrison's ranked number 3 in the WBO, and he just came off a good win against Sergio Garcia. Harrison is also the only person to beat Jermell Charlo, so this fight will be Tszyu's toughest test, but also a hard fight for Harrison. Harrison is a pure boxer and has one of the best jabs in boxing, in my opinion, and does his best work on the outside when he's at distance. But Harrison is also chinny and has been knocked out in all of his losses. While Tszyu is a boxer puncher, but will need to be more of a pressure fighter to have the success he needs to win against Harrison. This fight will also be in Australia, so the judges will most likely favor Tszyu in a close fight, but I think this is a 50-50 fight. The winner of this match will fight Charlo for undisputed next. Initially, I wanted to see Tszyu fight Charlo, but now I want Harrison to win because I really want to see that Charlo Harrison trilogy. If you've seen the first two fights, those were great, but the lead up and promotion of those fights, especially the second one, was entertaining as hell. Like, look at this clip.
That's something that's come up a lot in the build to this fight. Him living rent-free in your head.
I'm rent-free in that
If this sport is
this
90%
monopoly,
mental,
I'm
like
living
people
rent.
say.
I'm living rent. I'm dancing.
Tony, let's give him a chance here. He says, as far as the mental game is concerned, he's already won the rematch. How do you sit with
Ain't nobody winning or nothing in the mental.
He's mentally
That
weak,
mental is
man.
Trash.
He's mentally weak. Period.
So listen, when you talk
emotional,
mental,
man.
Listen to this.
He emotional, man.
I'm a passionate person.
You emotional.
I'm a winner. And when they took that from me, of course, a passionate person gonna have a different reaction. To a person that used to losing, he could take that and walk off and hopefully I'll get another fight. You could have had another fight in June, but unfortunately,
I'm here now.
Unfortunately,
Why you keep talking about? Why
because I found out where your heart was, and they ain't gonna mention it. Nobody, you don't want me to talk about it. You don't want me to go back and tell the truth about things. You lied to your city, you lied to your fans, you lied to everybody, and you pulled out the fight because you wasn't ready for what I was getting ready to deliver to you. But it ain't went nowhere. The problem is I get more ammo, I get more investment to invest into me, to invest into myself, to destroy you.
There's fire coming back from this side of the table. What is it about this rivalry and you, in particular, as an opponent for Jermell Charlo, that brings out that passion?
I'm very passionate.
He probably want to beat me, to be honest. He fear me. He fear everything.
I would never want to live in
everything
Detroit,
about me,
unfortunately. My life is amazing.
He fear everything
you know
about me.
Nothing about my life.
He know I'm a threat.
Why would I ever want to be another man?
He know I'm a threat, because you like the way I walk, the way I walk. You like the way I got my Timbs untied. You like me. You like everything about me, boy. You wish boy.
Timbs? I don't even have a pair of those shoes in my closet.
He like the way I do what I do. He like the way I talk what I talk with these buffs on.
You don't even have a confidence in yourself saying this thing.
He like the way
laughing at your own jokes.
B, he like the way I do what I do, bro. I'm a threat to him.
This energy he portraying ain't really him. I'm telling you, I know something about you, boy. You made out of styrofoam. And they made you up to be this clown. It's not right, because you got a different animal in front of you. The man you fought December 21st is not the same Jermell Charlo. And the good thing about me right now is I know the difference of me, and you don't know the difference in me. And the good thing is I get a chance to show you December 21st.
Based off of that clip alone, could you imagine the build-up for that trilogy fight? I definitely can, and I want to see it. But first, we'll have to see if Harrison can even upset Tszyu, or if Tszyu will beat Harrison. But who knows? This is boxing. Anything can happen. But thank you for tuning in with Yo Boxing with Madiba. Hit like and subscribe, and more content's coming your way.